How much can you squeeze out of him?
How much does he squeeze?
Squeeze him like a lemon.
Why a lemon?
Because lemons have juice, but if you drink lemon juice on its own, it's all like sour and stuff, and it makes you sick.
Does it make you sick?
I don't know if it's sick, but like it's not pleasant. You generally want to have lemon juice on like fish and chips,
Or just with a shitload of sugar.
or in tea. You don't just have lemon juice on its own. It makes your face all scrunch up, and then you die because you've had your head bashed in, or sliced in, or whatever. It is.
I see, because when you eat the lemon, you become the lemon, and then people chop your head open to squeeze your brains onto their food.
Your face scrunches up, and it's all gross and stuff, and then you feel like there's pain in your mouth if you drink too much of it.
So you become like Oreo?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the direct result of eating too many lemons.
Oreo, suddenly this all makes sense.
I have prescribed you with an entirely sugar diet to suck all of the lemon juice out of you.
Is that what sugar does? I don't think that's how sugar works.
That's how sugar works.
I'm going to have to get our resident dietitian in on that one.
A bag of sugar Oreo, and then you'll feel much better. You'll be able to walk right as rain.
Ugh.
Right as Renner.
That's the last time I'm taking dietary advice from Ben.
You know what? That's a good advice. Don't take dietary information from me. Just don't do it.
No, I wouldn't dare.
I'm not a dietitian. Get one of them.
Neither am I.
So really, you shouldn't take any advice from any of us. You should just look it up on the internet.
Don't take advice from people. Just be your own self.
Yeah, just like
learn how to talk about books without reading them.
Eat as much or as little sugar as you like. Just like get that bag.
Yep.
And decide either I'm gonna put it into 2 cups. Put it into the cup and the garbage cup, and just go for it. And then eat the garbage cup. And then it'll be full of sugar.
Well, that sure was the OP that we've had the whole series.
I literally said we could have changed it halfway through, and you were like, no. You were like, nah, that's dumb.
I never said that changing the OP was dumb. I said that half seasons were dumb.
She just like yeeted out of that window, that door. Anyway, I didn't actually catch what it said, but I assume it was like, I won't be here today. Make your own damn dinner, kid.
Wow. It's money in a money box.
Money. Why is there money there? There's a lot of expenses.
That's just the same page, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her mouth is so high up her face. Her eyes are like frogs. Poor Retna.
Are they in the classroom, like, looking outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking out the window in the, like, manga protagonist seats. Are you familiar with that trope? I hope so.
What, the fact that the relevant kids always sit either directly in the back?
Yeah, they sit at the back next to the window. The back left, usually, next to the window. That's the manga protagonist seat.
I see.
Traditionally.
I feel like that's not exclusive to manga.
Oh, it may not be exclusive to manga, but that's like the trope usually. Oh, no.
Holy crap, where did the outside go?
She's cut off from the outside by the blinding light of
animation budgets.
Animation budgets, that's the one. It's money! Money is standing between her and the rest of the anime! Oh, it's a metaphor.
It is a great metaphor for analysis, but a terrible metaphor for excuse.
It's true. You mean excuse for a metaphor?
No, I did not mean that.
All right, fair enough.
I very explicitly did not mean that.
All right, fair enough. Don't you Ara?
Oh my goodness, she knows where she's going.
It's Takano's thing. Only Takano gets to say Ara, you monster. Stealing Takano's bit? What is this?
That's not the garbage dump, you fool. That's your house. Here we fucking go.
Here we go. Your favorite part of the entirety of Higurashi. I would just hide.
Holy fuck, she teleported again.
She does that a lot. She's speedy. It's where I go by myself.
That is indeed what she said. And you accuse her of having hearing difficulties.
Damn. Rena, maybe you should unplug your ears from all that money you would stuff in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much money do you reckon you could stuff into your ears?
No, I mean, it depends on the bills, I guess. I'd probably see like a couple $100 in there. Yeah.
Couple of hundred?
I mean, what's the
Couple of
biggest
hundred
bill that
of
we
them?
got here? 100, right? Yeah. Still have a couple hundred in there. I don't think much more.
What would you roll them up like?
Yeah, I'd roll them up and stick them so it like goes into your inner ear.
I feel like
the problem is that the amount of money that you gain by
I
stuffing
feel
your
like
ears.
you'd just rip your eardrums
Yes,
open.
you would rupture your eardrums, and the amount of money it would cost to fix that. Assuming that you can fix that, I assume you can. Surely, I've not heard of anybody fixing that. But I'm sure you can. It would be too much.
Yeah, I
To a
agree.
point, but too much pain, too much money cost. Do not stuff money into your ears, kids.
Oh my god, you bitch!
Oh. There's a parody of the Mean Girls opening that uses Rena a lot. It's fantastic.
I
It's
see.
like, with like the Higurashi characters. Look, it's fantastic. It's a lot of Rena and Rena, and of course Shion. I watch it at least once a year. The Mean Girls.
And you
opening
have it on a
parody.
calendar, so it's specifically the same time every year?
Yes, yes.
And it's always a Wednesday.
And sometimes I just watch it because I feel like it because it's just such a good opening.
Ben, do you know the correct date you have to watch it on?
I don't. What is the correct date? Do you have one? What? I've never actually seen Mean Girls the movie. I've just watched the Higurashi parody trailer thing, and it's fantastic.
That's terrible of you.
It's so good. Rika's like the popular one. It's beautiful.
And it was so recent too, Ben.
What?
It's October the 3rd.
Why? Is that when the movie came out, or I don't
No,
know?
Ben, you'll just have to watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it. You can't make.
I can't wait until next October the 3rd.
You can't.
That's a
shame
Wednesday.
Me.
Ben just rocks up wearing pink.
You can't shame me for not
And
having
pretends
watched
like he
Mean
knew
Girls.
all the while.
No, I don't want to watch that movie. I have no interest.
The Badger game. Who said anything about a Badger game?
Oh my god.
Cass, I didn't say that for sure.
I'm not a badger. Says Rena. Oh, that's a good face. I like that face. Damn! And you slapped it. Get out of life. You can't slap Rena's best face. It's fucking visceral. Get out of here with your shit.
Is that? Oh my
fucking
goodness!
got him! Well, that's what happens. You try and kill Best Girl. You get ice or glass in your chest.
Or both. 'Cause
Ice
you
in
definitely
your
would need to
face.
ice that wound.
It's true. Get him! Oh my god. Well, here it comes.
It is indeed not funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not laughing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, Ren. It was self-defense. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard. You'll get a headache. Just like her. She got her head smacked in with a lead pipe. Damn.
Thank goodness that fridge was just there to keep her body chilled so we can eat it later.
It's very convenient. Look, they did used to be cannibals, you know. The Hinamazawians.
Holy shit, she's fucking invisible behind that tree.
Yeah, dude. She's a dryad. She can, like, suck herself inside trees and teleport between them. It's good shit. Get him.
Ooh. And of course, you're going to follow me because you're an intelligent man.
Yeah.
and going to believe this
She's
bullshit
like-
claim.
Yeah, she's like, I am the daughter of your Mark, and your co-criminal wants you to come with me to the candy store.
To the candy shop.
That's how that goes. It's an old ass song.
It is.
I had that on my what are they even called? Not an iPod. Like iPod shuffles. I had that on my iPod shuffle. Back in the day. Because I got all my music from one person. Dramatic lighter effect. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Correct.
That is excellent. It's
There we
exactly what I needed.
It's pretty good. It's a good effect. There we go.
Ah,
That was fun.
it was quick.
There
fast,
weren't many loops.
efficient.
There weren't a lot of those like awful looping monologue sections. Thank God. And there's just a bunch of kids hanging out. The innocence of youth.
It doesn't quite seem like she preempted it the same way that the VN made it, though.
It's not quite as implied here, no. It's pretty much entirely self-defense. Or is entirely self-defense,
Well,
I should
the
say.
first one is entirely
Oh,
self-defense.
you're right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. There's not that like gray area of like, did Rena actually like want to do this from the start? Was this her intention? Like it just cuts that completely.
Man, it only took us 2 episodes to get back
You
here.
like some cute pink gloves. It's adorable.
Her shoulders look fucking massive in that shot. What the fuck?
Yeah. She's swole.
I guess killing people just makes you ripped.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you gotta look, she's not working out, and now she's gotta like haul corpses around. You're gonna get swole that way.
Hardcore is the right word for it, Mion.
Rico. You're like, maybe we shouldn't go there, guys. This is a bad idea.
This is not the way things should be going.
Maybe we should just leave the dump site alone, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm kind of surprised she's not more like aggressive about it, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose the premise of Rika's time looping at this point is that she's like burnt out on it.
Yeah, she's pretty hands off on
and
the whole
isn't,
thing.
yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of the ending of Arc 6, where she's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking tackle Rena in full view of everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what she does with Shion in Arc 5 is pretty impressive, but she still is like trying to keep her on the down low, trying to sort things out on her own. But she finally is like, yeah, Keiji's got the right idea. Ah, pink gloves! Horrifying.
So I brought them
she's
back
got a
to my
finger up.
fridge so we could eat them later.
She's got a finger up. I'm scared.
Why did she take the gloves off when there's a hand sticking out of the bag?
I don't know. She got tired. She also kind of dumped it into the corpse. Like, if she wants to use it later, she realized, like, wait, maybe I need those gloves again. It's going to be covered in blood. Like,
Exactly.
even more, you know? What would you do, Keiichi?
I do like that the car that Rena climbs on is blatantly her like hideout in this rather than just some ambiguous car.
Mm-hmm. They've come into her innermost sanctum,
Yeah.
surrounded by walls of trash. I really like that visual, actually. I think you had a very different kind of idea
Extremely
of it.
different.
But I kind of like the idea that there's literally like these, like, it's like this fortress of solitude deal going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a more impressive visual, but it's also like less realistic.
I don't know. I like it.
I don't dislike it. I think it's a cool visual. I completely agree. It's just that like the version in my head is like, I guess the realistic version, and how I imagine that the actual trash site was that Higurashi took the pictures at.
As I say, I think that the like anime as a medium is generally more effective when you like take that realism away and like go a bit crazier. And to that extent, I really enjoy this.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I do think that there's a value to making your like realism hyper-realism rather than
for sure.
like surrealism.
Go watch Perfect Blue, guys. Anyway.
What? I can't believe that Rena's eyes made a sonar sound.
She's become a dolphin. Oh, it makes so much sense now.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Get up there, boys. Stop looking at the stupid corpses.
You said, okay, so you said get up there, boys, and then it cut to the fridge, and my immediate thought was, oh, Keiichi could hop in the fridge.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you want to hop in the fridge?
I have no clue.
Hop up on the combi.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Literally hold hands on top of her, like, place of depression and sadness. Get up there, fam. Do the symbolism. Bit sad that we don't get mature Rika there, but that's okay. We're here. Sadako needs a moment after last arc, I think. Nakama. That's a word. Are you familiar with Nakama as a phrase?
I am not.
It's popularized by much controversy over the One Piece anime. It's basically like a friendship that spans like your entire life. It's basically what Nakama is. It's just a very strong friendship. But there's a lot of controversy over the fan dubbing or the fan subbing of it. Of like people would leave the word Nakama in because they said there is no word that could possibly replace the word Nakama in the subs.
Fucking bullshit.
And then other people were like, why don't you just call it a very strong friendship? And that was like the fight. But yeah, it's Nakama.
Fucking, if you can't replace a word in another language with something creative,
Just do it.
just
nick
give up.
Nick yourself.
Like, why can't you just call Higurashi when they cry cicada season? It's a perfectly fucking valid translation.
It's the season.
Shit all
of the
you like on it.
cicadas.
Shit all you like on it. Seagull season is not a bad title.
More like evil seagull season. Also, cute Renner. Yes, covered in blood. Here we go. Precious. These babies, they're precious to me. They're like my children. Ah. And there it is. The cry. The one CG in the whole damn thing. Although it seemed like Higurashi planned on putting ones in as early as Onukakashi. There's been a little art book posted on the Hinami Zara in like the spoiler section. And there was like a drawing of what looked like Keiichi being bullied by, I think it was Mion and Sadako.
Yeah.
During the food scene back in the...
Holy fuck, that's a huge hole.
The first arc.
How did they make such a huge hole?
I have no clue. But yeah, it seems like Higurashi wanted to put like more CGs in because he ran out of time. It's okay. Everything is fine now. This is the end of the arc. Don't worry about it.
That is correct.
There's not, 3 more episodes.
Why would
Or 4 more, however many it is.
Why would there be any more than this?
It's rubbish. This is the end. Yeah, we resolved the emotional conflict. Renna's realized how to be a better person. And that's it. It's not like we'll repeat the same mistakes over and over again. This ominous piano is not helping me. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's how it works. If we just act like there's no problem, everything's going to be fine. That, again, is what we learned from Arc 1. If you just don't tell Keiichi anything and just act like everything's fine, then everything will be fine, right? That's how that works. What is this scene?
Who knows?
Oh, it's just
where could they possibly be?
No, I figured they're at the festival. I thought they might have something a bit more interesting to show us to like end the episode. Oh, it's Oishi! There he is.
Finally.
That's what scene we're on. The boy.
The tone has been set.
Yay! And the pieces are moving. And there we go.
Well done, everybody.
We did it.
My new hard drives have arrived, Ben.
Is that what you're doing over there?
Yes.
Well, I am watching the show and enjoying things.
I was still watching the show. I was just trying to scroll down and find the tracking information.
Whatever you say.
That finally means we actually have more recording space.
I was going to say, how many gigs are you getting? How many bytes?
I think 12 and a quarter terabytes.
Nice. You think that'll be enough for the rest of the show?
No.
Okay. I better get on it then. I better buy us a couple more terabytes. Just in case.
Killed by his own hands.
Yeah, by his whole hand, boy. Yeah, what's you doing here? Gonna let it smack down on you.
Can we just like... Okay, here's what we need to do, Ben.
Yeah.
We need to find a couple of like real deep southern rednecks.
Yeah.
Who run a farm and get them to read this story in the style of our playthrough.
Yeah.
And then we go through and watch them
and
read through the story and commentate.
I'm into that. Let's do it. And I'll just talk like this the whole time, and it'll be great. We'll be.
I suppose we could just get like a country hick from anywhere except Australia.
Why couldn't we get a country hick from Australia?
Because
are you saying that I already fit that demographic?
I mean,
you're saying that's my job?
Yes, but also it's because we need the accents to be like different, so that it's a standout.
Can we get like, someone from America, someone from like Russia? What's like an uncultured Russian sound like? Like how does that work? You know, like
I don't know.
Because like there's gonna be an equivalent. There's gonna be like these are the people.
Every country has that.
Yeah, they got people who live in the cities and people who live like out in the country. What is the Russian equivalent?
Hold on, let's just be clear, Ben. And you yourself, as much as I might disagree with this claim, are a testament to the fact that people from the country are not necessarily uncultured.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's uncultured out there, including me. That's how it works. I grew up with no culture. I've learnt it all after moving from my home, moving to a share house, learning the city life.
Yeah, Ben actually didn't know how to speak English until 4 years ago.
I couldn't read until then, no. That's what university is for out here. It's for literally like teaching you how to read. You just skip school entirely.
That is depressing, but arguably true.
Fair enough.
All right, let's go. It seems like he what?
He clawed out his throat with his fingers.
Holy crap, that is absurd.
Disgusting. That's weird. When have we seen that before? Some kind of thematic. It's pretty gross, mind you. I wouldn't want to claw out my throat until I died. That'd suck. So there's a big piece of wood. What's that doing there? Who knows?
I don't actually remember the last time we had this scene, so I'm not sure how much of this is exactly the same or not.
I think it was literally Onikakushi, like to like actually show what was happening here.
But it wasn't like this whole scene. It was a bit more trimmed down than this, wasn't it?
Might have been. I mean, it wasn't even the scene. It was Keiichi in the car with Oishi being like, this is what happened at the crime scene.
No, because we definitely had Irie show up to comment on Tomataki's death before.
I don't even know when that would have been. I don't even know.
Ah, brave Kuma-chan.
Kuma is the best boy. He's a good lad. He's just doing all the legwork for Oishi. He's like the Archie good one to Oishi's Nerowolf.
That's true.
Although Nerowolf would also have to be good at punching people in the face.
Okay, so here's a question that I've had for a while.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, because of the premise of Umineko being a very, deconstructive work of the golden age of detective fiction.
Yeah.
Without actually saying anything of how those deconstructions are done, what authors do you expect that Ryukishi actually read before getting into that? Like, obviously he read Christie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Christie is the obvious pick, and Knox, I think he probably read some of Knox's work.
Yeah.
I don't know other than that. He probably didn't go
I don't
too
even
far
necessarily
outside of
think he read Knox's works. Like,
Britain.
the way...
He was at least aware of him. But I don't know. Like, I don't see why he would have moved outside of Britain, for example. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't imagine he would have been particularly well, like broadly read, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. I mean, I feel as though we'd have to look at a lot more of the Japanese works that do directly, reference that stuff, like Detective Conan and
Sure.
I think the Zodiac Murders.
Yeah, Zodiac Murders. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked much into Japanese detective fiction, I'll be honest. It's not a topic that I have, looked into.
Wow, Ben, I thought that's what you were bringing us on Death of the Reader, your murder mystery world tour on 2SER, 107.3, 2SER.com/Death of the Reader.
That's only my job when I learn the week before that it's my job, and then I have to do all the research and act like I'm an expert. That's literally how that works.
I'm so many weeks ahead of the show in terms of, ideas for books and stuff. Are you telling me that you're letting the team down?
Basically, is what I'm saying is I don't do any work. It's just nothing. I just sit around.
Oh shit, they're playing the game.
It's true. I'm like Rika. I just do nothing. I just sit in the background and make dumb grooves and pat people's heads.
Oh no! You know what tomorrow is, Ben?
What?
Tomorrow's board game night.
Board game night. What are we playing? What? We're not playing that.
Okay.
We're not playing that.
Okay.
It's not happening.
I just had to.
We're not playing that.
Man,
that'll just lead to death.
The temperature in the room just rose tangibly.
We will not be playing the unnamed game.
The unnamed
because
game.
It always leads. Let's play Monopoly instead, honestly.
Have we given anyone any points this entire anime read through?
Should we be?
I don't think we should.
I don't know what we would give people points for.
Look. Oh my god, he's foreshadowing.
Did you see stalks?
That? He's got stalks.
Stalks! Stalk boy! Tomitake really is the stalk boy that we need.
Everyone thinks that Dean didn't know what was coming down the pipeline for When They Cry, but little did we know.
They knew it.
They were so ahead of the curve. That they were 13 years ahead of us.
You think that Ryukishi said in one of the interviews where he was like, your voice direction or animation direction, he was like, you should put some stalks in the background of this shot. And they're like, why? It's like, he just puts his fingers to his lips like, I will never tell. He just fades out in his cape. He's like vampire cape.
For those of you that have come onto this video for whatever reason, not knowing anything more about the rest of the When They Cry franchise, Kukonia When They Cry is the latest release in the series.
Kukonia means stalk.
Oh my goodness.
So
why does Takano look so fucking terrible?
High. No, high is the term. She looks fucking high.
She doesn't look high.
She does. That's what her eyes look like. She's like
being
drooping.
High.
Look at her. Look at her eyes.
Physically slide down the side of your face.
Are you kidding me? That's exactly what that does. She's like, dude, have you heard about these theories? God, look at these scrapbooks, man. I get the munchies. And she goes and eats the corpses that Rena has hid away, and that's why they disappeared later.
Here we go. It's time to read scrapbooks for 40 minutes.
It's good. She's a cannibal. That explains so much, dude. If Takano was actually eating people, I'd be into that.
Why would you assume that Takano is the one eating people?
What do you mean the one eating people? Are you telling me that someone is eating people?
I mean, what I'm saying is that below the Irie clinic, there is a, Matrix-style bunch of pods full of wealthy people who have Takano feed them human bodies.
That sounds awesome. I'm into that. It sounds great to me.
That's why, Takano is so into researching it, because, she doesn't know how these people came to end up hiring her for this position. So she's trying to like figure out what the cultural influence that led them to being in Matrix-style pods being fed humans.
And that's why she started eating people with her teeth, because she wanted to know.
And if you look at all of the wild theories that she's allegedly come up with, all of them could be plausible in the Warhammer 40k universe.
That's true.
And that method I've described is how the God Emperor of mankind is kept alive in the 40k universe.
Are you telling me that Takano is like the seneschal to the God Emperor of mankind?
That is what I'm saying.
Wow, that is a theory and a half. I'm into that. You know what? That's the kind of theory I would make.
It is.
This is actually... I'm glad you agree. I'm into it. Let's go. 40k Takano cross episode. Put Takano in, she'd totally be a sister of battle. What am I kidding?
Nah, she'd be like,
because she gets incinerated. What are you talking about?
It's true.
She'd be like in golden armor and just burning everything.
There are
and
Takano
laughing.
twins, and one of them's the seneschal, and one of them's the sister of battle.
Oh shit!
And that's why everyone
makes sense to me.
Bullied Ryukishi into adding Honblorks into his next story because they were so often. There's a new one without explanation.
It's true. That makes sense to me.
Holy fuck.
Takano is secretly 2 Takanos, maybe 3 Takanos.
And that's also how she died before she appeared.
Makes sense to me.
Oh my god.
So it's not zombies then. It's not zombies this time. Ew, that's gross.
That is actually...
That's pretty good. Like, in a horrifying way. That face doesn't do anything for me, though.
No, many of the faces in this series are just what one would call awful.
Rubbish, yeah.
Okay, you've undone it now. That's too much.
Yeah, it's like strawberry jam now. Oh. Yeah. It has moments.
None of those moments include Takano's face.
It's true. That's right. There's always time later. There's always time for Takano's face.
What?
Don't question me. I'm the expert here. Don't forget. She's just being
the
a bro.
one thing I will say about this scene that I do like is that much in the same way that the VN did, it doesn't feel as like sinister as Takano's other scenes.
Yeah.
Like this was the scene where I felt that Takano and Rena were actually connecting to some extent.
Yeah,
and
she's just trying to help her out.
Yeah.
It's not Takano's fault if Rena takes it in the totally insane direction of thinking there are actually aliens. Because there aren't, obviously. No aliens.
When have I ever said that there are no aliens, Ben?
Never. But I have been saying that there's aliens constantly, and I want to make you believe that there are aliens.
I believe that there are aliens, Ben.
Glad.
They're just not like, flying saucer aliens. They're tiny microscopic aliens that exist purely for plot contrivances.
Interesting. I like it. Homesickness.
I wonder if that
now we should pause for 40 minutes.
Right there is just the exact script from the VN.
I hope so.
I want to know what all this shit says. Nice. Someone do all the work and translate it for me.
Someone do work for us. OMG.
I could probably just put that into like Google Translate's picture mode and get something out of it. Holy fuck, it's a hand.
Oh no, it's Rena's hand.
Is she wearing a sweatband or something to cover up her cuts?
Yes. God, I love her in this. Shove it in spy mode, Keiichi. Come on. Get with the program.
Man, this is only, like... I was about to say this is only the second time we brought up the white van thematic, but I realized that is also true in the VN.
Yeah.
So it was a very moot point.
Yeah, the van isn't super prevalent in the arcs outside of Onikakushi and Sumeroboshi.
Are you saying that it is there, though?
What do you mean?
You said it isn't super prevalent. That implies that it's still there.
That implies that there is a white van in both arcs, yes.
No.
What?
It implies that there is a van outside those arcs as well.
I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Ben just out here spoiling the story.
Sure,
like
that's
always.
exactly what I'm doing. I'm spoiling everything because you're inferring something from a very innocent statement.
Do 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 do. Holy shit! It's the van. Here it comes.
It's a van.
Fans of the series would recognize that as the exact same van from the first arc.
What if it's not, though? Somebody fact check that.
Academics have said that author Ryukishi07 put this van in for the explicit purpose of being suspicious.
That's the one. Jacono, go fact check that. You're the detective, right? Go check if that's the exact same van.
I can't fact check anything because
Go back.
Google is a dangerous place with spoilers.
No, just go back to the first episode, take a screenshot of that van. Yeah,
superimpose it over
right
the
at
top.
End. That's exactly
There's going to be
See
like
if it's
one
the same.
pixel difference.
Yes. That's what you have to do for the fans.
Not the Sonozaki family. They're innocent.
Fans. No, they're evil.
Why would you say they're evil?
They're aliens. They're aliens in Mion Shion's body.
I
That
don't know.
explains
This is sounding
the
pretty
last arc that we
far-fetched
just
to
went
me,
on.
Herds.
Maybe Shion was actually an alien the entire time, and that's why she was so like panicked and crazy, because she was struggling with her alien tendencies to murder. Because that's what aliens do. They murder people a lot.
Oh, right. The scene with Takano was a flashback, wasn't it? I'd momentarily I'd momentarily thought that was like the present tense and forgotten.
No. I believe it's the same way in the VN, actually.
No, it is absolutely the same.
Yeah.
I just like, because we cut directly from that scene.
Shouldn't say
that.
Don't say where it's from. We're never giving any sponsorships to anybody who isn't. Pretty cool.
No, they're really not.
They're not?
No.
Okay, I take it back.
Yeah, we're cutting that.
Cut that.
Why, where do you think that tune is from?
That was the KFC, actually. That was where you were going. That's where I was going. Cut all this.
First of all, McDonald's. Second of all.
Oh my God, you're right.
Second of all.
Colonel Sanders.
Second of all, I was humming the tune to Cat Empire's Hello.
We're getting there. We're getting close to 5:30.
Here we go. Here comes the stupidest moment in the entire franchise.
And the door opens.
Holy fuck, is that him? Is that the man himself?
Oh, who's that?
Stop screaming in your mic.
I can't help myself.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Oh, look at that beautiful ponytail.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Take the cap off. Let us see your gorgeous widow's brow.
Yeah. Take off the rest of the uniform while you're at it. I mean, what? What?
Calm down.
I can't.
You gotta take him out for dinner first.
Okay. The suspicious man. God, he's so angular and evil. I love it.
Is he just staring at himself in the mirror?
Yes. He's like, my eyes are over here beyond the mirror. He's got such an evil voice. Love him.
I don't know what evil Japanese people sound like, Ben.
Like that. Like what he sounded like. That random guy in the van. Whoever that could be.
Whoever that is. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
I think it's not a stretch at all. Not as much of a stretch as his neck.
Oh. You see, at least the anime tries to make it seem like that they were just trying to scare Keiichi.
Mm.
The VN just made them seem like fucking idiots.
It's true.
Not the scrapbooks.
It's Rena's room.
With the furniture that was bought by Rena.
Apparently.
Truth be told, Rena's dad really got a good deal out of that.
He did.
He got to keep all of that furniture. The title to that apartment in the city is probably still arguably in his name.
And he didn't even get swindled. He's done well.
I mean, listen, his daughter may end up in prison for life, but...
Yeah.
You know,
she may
small price to pay for new furniture.
In prison, or killing him, or killing an entire school full of kids.
That's rubbish.
You know,
Rena would never do such a thing.
She would try. She would at least try.
Oh yeah, you know that that interview with Ryukishi from the something of Akihabara or whatever.
Yeah, you saw that one that was like about his dad and all that stuff.
So that interview revealed to us, I do believe, that Ryukishi's dad is responsible for all of the random maths that we get in the franchise.
Yes, he's responsible for all of the research. I put that in quotation marks.
So shout out to
mostly gas.
Ryukishi's dad for ruining everything.
By just giving us all of the maths we could ever handle. Yeah.
I wonder if his dad's a mathematician by trade. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know.
Because I feel like a lot of the researchy type stuff we get is very maths based.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Although,
to be fair, Ryuki's still the one who's writing it at the end of the day.
Either that or it's just that Ryukishi doesn't know how to integrate his maths as effectively as he does the other things his father researched.
I was going to say, I feel like we can't put all of the blame on Papa Ichiro, but we can put at least some of it there because he gave Ryukishi the fuel to the fire. The fire that is mathematics. God, we should just ban mathematics from Detective Mysteries. It's just the worst. It literally makes every story worse. The
mathematicians have Grizzly Drive.
Just throw them out the window. All 3 or so of them. 4 of them, technically. If we count, is it Mikey? Matthew. Look, he's an idiot. Mark. I'm going to say Mark. I'm locking that in.
What? Who?
Adams, Eve Adams, like, main squeeze. Marky, I think his name is.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, it's the reading the book chapter.
Yeah. I love books.
I love that the music cuts when it shows Keiichi. It's like eerie, eerie, eerie. What'd you fucking say?
Repeat that for me, please. I was not paying attention.
This phone connection's terrible.
I need you to repeat yourself slowly and with emphasis.
As opposed to without emphasis.
You need to use emphasis. See, that was a highbrow joke there. something syllable. Okay.
The strong parasite.
Parasite. That's not emphasis. That's just pronouncing words wrong.
I know. That was intentional. Don't worry.
I know it was, but still.
Pronounce parasite
Incorrect.
wrong.
Parasite.
No,
Parasite.
that's just saying it wrong.
No, parasite. Done.
You're terrible.
That's what you asked me to do. Pronounce it incorrectly. Parasite. Done.
No, sorry. Put the wrong emphasis on.
Oh. Parasite.
Well done.
You gotta explain what you want from me, or else I can't give it to you, Felix.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the show, unlike you.
I don't need to. I know this off by heart.
Point is, okay, talk along with it.
You're smart.
Word
just I thought in reality it wasn't that barbaric.
No, in the Japanese.
But they create Sumiwa-sen Rena. Keiichi Gomenasai Nakama. We Nakama. Done. That's the scene.
Wow, that's the whole scene?
That's it. That's basically what's happening.
That few words?
Oishiro-sama. Scary. Everyone's gonna be Daijobu. Done.
Woo!
Cut that down.
Never.
Make it a good bit. Make it a nice, concise bit.
Nothing is concise about any of this.
It's true. Point is, this is all very dangerous and terrifying.
Yep.
And that we need to take Sonozakis to court for copyright infringement on parasites, just as a concept. Everyone's gonna get wrecked, kid.
Don't you call that bioterrorism?
I don't, but Rena might.
Is that a more or less intelligent question than asking if it is bioterrorism?
I think it's probably less. I think it's less.
Okay.
Is that what you call murder? Someone was killed. Is that what you call?
You have to put a different emphasis on it.
All right.
Is that what you call bioterrorism?
Terrible.
But then, of course, at the end of the arc, we have them up on the rooftop. Keiichi's got a cleaver through the middle of his head, and he goes, "Is this what you call?" And he dies before he's able to say the last word.
That's sad. Poor Keiichi. Didn't get to live out his dream. Or, I mean, my dream, but whatever. Fucking Van sliding interview. That's great.
Oh, man, I really hope Lawnmower Boy is real.
No.
Come on.
Lawnmower Boy.
I believe in you, Dean. Holy shit, what is that shot doing without the principal at the end of it?
I know, it's weird. Without his imposing masculine figure standing at the end of that hall. Banging that bell. It's sad. Really.
Come on.
Higurashi. Okakogi.
Did they translate that wrong?
I think so.
This is not nearly as plausible with her having the paper in hand.
It's true.
The whole point of this gag was that she was at a distance, wasn't she?
It, and she like also, well, she's like, did I misremember it? And there's also a second number, or they add a date or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's add a date. The number was totally not the right number to begin with. Oh my God, are we just cutting straight to...
They skipped Lawnmower Boy. This anime is officially worthless.
This is terrifying. Well, there we go. We did it. We made it.
What a fun time for all.
Yeah, that's fun. Watching Rena go slowly insane and play out Mission Impossible in her backyard. That's good fun. And next time will be the last one of these. The last...
Oh my goodness.
...collection of episodes. At least it's the first season.
We should do some kind of recap for the anime, but sure. I feel as though some kind of recap for the anime is just going to be a very brief... Yep, well, that was all right.
Well, I will say, technically, the first arc of the second season is an anime-only arc that, like, combines stuff that was left out of the VN. We probably shouldn't read that, or watch that, rather, until after we've watched Higurashi. I think that'd be, like, the
That's
time
good.
to check
We'll
that out.
probably need more time until they actually put out
I think that
Matsuri
I think it will be safe to watch that arc after we watch Higurashi, and then I can go full spoiler mode and, like, have a good time. It'll be great.
Oh, my goodness.
And we can talk about Higurashi. But until then...
You heard it here first. Watching the start of the next season after Higurashi.
It sounds good to me.
Also, isn't Type Moon the studio that does Fate?
Yes.
Why is their name in the credits?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they're involved in this.
Someone in the comments tell us.
Question. I mean, I can probably look it up right now, but I know we have time. Higurashi Type Moon, go. You have like 5 seconds. Otherwise, I'll just have to throw in the comments. It'll happen.
All right.
What is the Barrel Agency?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
What is the Barrel Agency?
It sounds like it's a Tsukihime spoiler. It's probably one of those things where, like,
are you planning?
All like kids that we're having fun in Tsukihime, and then it's like, no, there's secret organizations, and there's the Barrel Agency, and CL has these fucking T-squares, and off she goes.
Are you planning on reading Tsukihime?
God, no.
Okay.
I haven't made in it, but
then what's your concern, Hertz?
Well, because I don't want to spoil things for myself if I don't need to.
Okay.
I might watch it sometime.
Next time.
Next time. Next time. Next time. Next.